Hey guys, welcome back to ESL TV. We're moving into our second game of the day. It's going to be ESC versus NIP. A joy to behold. Hopefully, fingers crossed, that's how it's actually all going to go down. And we're about ready to get into the game. So I'm going to drop us in there, get a bit of the old sounds in all that one as well. And booyah, there we are. So, where's that sound at? There we go. There's the sounds. So we are going to be getting ready here with the knives in just a second. Thanks, by the way, to ESC and NIP for actually waiting for this one. As Taz says, welcome to Summoner's Rift. Good stuff, Taz. Who actually commentates League of Legends himself in Polish, if you didn't know that. Avid League of Legends player is he, and also Neo. They both play quite a lot. But yeah, these guys have been waiting for us here while we had that overtime game in round number 1. So thanks to NIP and ESC for doing that. That's very nice of them. So, 9th round ready to go here in just a second. And obviously the map for this one is going to be Train, if you didn't already realize. That's where we are right now, and the teams ready themselves up, and we are going to be kicking things off. So quick rundown of the two teams then. For ESC we have Neo, Maniek, who of course is Lord, Pasha, Kuban and Taz. And for NIP, Fiflorent, Freiburg, Forest, Exist and Get Right. So how's the knife going to go down in this one? Who's going to get that much wanted counter-terrorist side? First of all, Neo's lost a lot of health. Actually got a couple of NIP down very, very low here. The first two men are going to start to fall as Fiflorent does take down Kuban. Freiburg going to wait here at the top of ladder, and the Poles just decide to ignore him till he comes back. Slice him down. There is Exist and Fiflorent both at the end of Ivy. The rest of the Poles going to come around and give them a bit of a tough time in this one. Actually, they've picked up 2 kills, and now it's all 2v1. Lord, full health, gets himself 1 and the second, and that is ESC picking up the knife round. Lord with a hat-trick of knife kills that round, and that means that they get to choose their team, which, unsurprisingly enough here for ESC, is going to be that CT side. Just saying stay. ESC going to be ready. And we are going to see NIP leave the game. So, super ready here. Super ready. So, I want to know what you guys actually think of this one. So, let me know in the chat your scoreline predictions between ESC and NIP. Of course, ESC really need the points in this one. NIP are right up there at the top, having already won 1 cup. Actually tied at, I think it's 150 points with N faculty. Lots of people saying NIP. And it is, of course, a best of 1 if you were wondering that one. As are all the games at this stage of the tournament. Just in the warm-up phase, waiting for Get Right and Fiflorent to actually get themselves back into the game. What do I think about the cheating Epsilon player? Well, I'll just say that if you're proved to be cheating, then you deserve everything that you're going to get. Which, in his case, obviously is a 2-year ban from all ESL competitions. And also, his team were, of course, kicked from the RaidCall EMS 1. And to be honest, I hope that that ban carries through in other places as well. We don't need those kind of people. We just don't. We don't need them in any game, to be honest. Where's the proof? Well, I don't know. That's not my call to make, obviously. So, finally we have 5 men back in here for NIP, and we can get things underway. Good stuff. As ESC gonna say that they're ready. NIP ready. And here we go then. Pistol round. NIP versus ESC Icy Box. Let's see how this one all goes down. Obviously a really sought after match. This is the kind of game that everyone wants to watch, especially when you come from the CS 1.6 community. The Golden Five, who won pretty much everything that there was to win in 1.6. The likes of Get Right and Forest exist to some extent as well, of course, shared that pleasure with them many times around. So, what are we going to see here from the start? Early flashes coming out. NIP already got at least 1 man here into this inner bomb site. That'll be Freiburg, but looks like the rest of them are actually going to be pushing towards outside, as Freiburg finally going to be dealt with there by Kubon, but the push is actually coming outside here. There is Exist. Brilliant shot onto Pasha. Let's Get Right going to come around the side. Lord is dropped by him. Flasher's going to go down to the back of the trains here as the bomb is planted as well. Did he spot Taz there? I think he did as the nade comes around. And there is Get Right to take out Kuban. Can't quite finish off Taz, but Taz will find himself all alone on just 32 HP right now. And there we go. Finished off. And NIP on the terrorist side, picking up pistol. Never a good thing to have happen to you here, but there's still a long way to go. Captain Obvious Joe. NIP assortment of weapons in here. We see a couple of AKs, 3 AKs, 1 Galil, Fifthorn saving up for that AWP though. As the nades start to come around. None of them doing damage as of yet. And a very slow opener to this one. NIP after winning pistol don't want to make any silly mistakes in terms of where they stack their men, where they're going to be pushing. It's going to be a very relaxed push onto this outer side as Freiburg gets the opening kill of the round. Neo may fall here as well. He's down to less than half HP. And that is without Ninjas in Pyjamas losing a single point of health at this stage of it. Fifth room will watch the back in Whitehall's. Let's move around here, please, Mr. Auto Director. Get Right gets 1 onto Neo as well. 3 men left alive. Here comes Forrest. He'll get himself 1. Get Right picks off Kuban. It's all on Pasha. And he gets 1 before almost getting the second on Exist, but almost not good enough. 2-0 NIP. That's the start that they were looking for in this one. Where are they going to go with this? Bomb thrown back there to Freiburg as the last man. NIP getting their positions all set up here. Pistol shots coming in from that lower ramp. Actually, Neo is going to be taking down Exist there for the opening kill of the round, but you have to feel that probably won't be many more as Forrest and Fifth are chime in there. The bomb going to be planted on inner. And here is Get Right actually covering this outside, looking to take out Kuban here as he goes. Down to 32 health is Kuban. 1 more shot will do it. Get Right finds it with a headshot onto him. Taz outer. Actually, Lord is outside as well here. Let's Get Right. He's going to hop himself up on towards the train. Actually falls down. Maniac, or Lord, as his real name is, he's going to pick up that AK. And NIP don't want any more of that. Exists saying, nice shot, Neo. Thank you, says Neo. But this will be an NIP round. This Lord will take out Freiburg there right at the very end. And finally, Lord was taken down. Taz, not sure if he got that weapon going through. Yes, he did. He managed to pick up that AK there at the end. So we're now going to find out exactly how good ESC are on this side, on the stronger CT side. Tasty water. So Neo looking to go aggressive. Dodges that grenade that just came flying his way. And a slow start for NIP, they know. First-hand experience for all of these guys that you can't give ESC even an inch in these games. Pasha with the AWP actually going to flash through onto Fiflerin. Aid going to follow through as well. And Pasha now has got the positional advantage and is going to take out Fiflerin. Very patient play there by the big pole. Back away nonetheless. 5 on 4. Lord takes a big chunk there. Actually, he's going to take down Exist. Brilliant stuff. Can they get any more from this? 3 men left alive for NIP. Neo, 20 HP on the bomb site itself, will go down, but the rest of the Golden 5 have already pushed around. Kuba going to take down Forest. Is he going to get another one? Yes, he is. This time onto Freiburg. And it's all on Get Right with the AWP. He's already been had his position compromised there. They know where he is. 12 seconds to go. Get Right might just look to save this AWP. Try and hold it through for that next round. Spots a kneecap. Going to shoot Pasha in the kneecap. And Pasha will actually snipe him back before the man can come around the side. So, first gun round of the game for ESC. Just what they wanted, just what they needed. Can't let a team like NIP run away with, well, any side, to be honest. Least of all, the weaker side on any of these maps. Some early smokes get popped out. Inside of that inner bomb site, Freiburg already gone through. Get Right just watching on ladder room here to make sure no one pushes around the side. Here comes a push around from Exist. He takes down Neo. Bomb going to get planted now. And ESC have a 5-on-4 scenario on their hands. Here's the peek from Lord up on top of the 3 train. Can they get around though for those kills? They've got a 2-man boost. As Lord does take a bit of damage. Can they finish him off? Yes, they can. It's another one for Exist here with the pistol. He's going to take out Taz as well. Actually, it was Fiflerin who got Taz in the end. Here comes Get Right from the back, and it's now all on Pasha on that top ramp. He's going to snipe off Get Right. Freiburg knocks him down from behind, though. And NIP bound straight back. A lot of chat going down in a lot of talk in the chat about the whole Epsilon thing. As you'd expect, big news, to be honest, in the scene, is that. And this round, ESC buying up all they can, which has resulted in a bit of a mixed bag for them. There's 1 FAMAS, 3 M4s, and Neo, who's on a full eco this round. Say a full eco, he's got armor and a couple of grenades in there. So the peek out on the end of the white holes may result in a bit of damage. Here's Lord, going to come in from the top side of Fiflerin. Caught out probably a bit needlessly there. As Freiburg flashing over from that backside. Here we go, push down, Taz defending in ladder room. Gets himself the kills on Forest and Exist, and it's now a 4-on-2. Lord is still there. Freiburg will pick him off. Taz doing the job from over by ladder again. Finally, they get rid of Taz, and it's Get Right versus 2. Kuban on the bomb train itself is going to peek out. They're going to try and get him from both sides, which they managed to do. Neo gets the kill in the end. And ESC bounce right back at them. 4-2. Now what have NIP got to work with this round? Not a whole lot, to be honest. This should be an easy round should be an easy round for ESC. I forget how many times I've said that through the years about the Golden 5 and how easy this certain round should be for them. Bomb has been planted here, but more than a plant, I'm not sure we're going to see. Get Right is last man left alive. He comes through the smoke. Pasha was already waiting, and that is going to be defused here by Taz. That will bring us back to a 4-3 scoreline. NIP still got the lead. But for how long? Let's have a look down the scoreboard here. Taz 8 for 4, Pasha 7-5, Kuban 5-4, Maniac or Lord 3 for 6, and Neo 2 for 5. For NIP, we have Get Right on 8-7, Exist 5-5, Freiburg 4-5, Fifthron 2-4, and Forrest right at the bottom there because of his lesser score on 5-4-4. So what's Nip got up the sleeve this time? Looks like it's going to be a bit of a faster push towards this outer bomb site. Deep Smoke's already coming down, trying to get Pasha out of the game. But they've got Kuban, who could be coming right up in their faces here in just a second. He actually will get one. Taz also picking up a vital frag there. Can they get any more? Yes, they can. It's Taz pixel perfect onto Forrest. Neo going to drop Fifthron. And it's now all on Get Right on the inner side. 1v3. If there's a man that can clutch this kind of situation, Get Right would be up there in that group. Neo would be another one, but he's taken out this round. Pasha and Taz are two remaining players. Get Right going to be going through that CT spawn. Pasha, he's going to be ready and waiting though. Can Get Right get the kill? Actually, he's done decent amounts of damage, and he's still got 40 seconds to go. Smoke's going to be thrown out. Get Right already edging his way around. Pasha is there. And, well, it was Taz in the end who came around the backside of him. ESC not going to fall for any of that shenanigans. 4-4 tied game. Which, you know, at the end of the day, NIP are on the weaker side here, on that terrorist side of Train. Which I'd say is stronger now, certainly than it was in 1.6, but still is the weaker side. They've got 4 rounds on the board. Let's see where the terrorists go in this time around. It's, of course, an eco for the Swedes. You can see there via X-ray that they're all headed over towards that backside. Here comes a grenade. Actually not doing as much damage as I first expected it to have done. A grenade from Tazzo will pick up the kill on Freiburg. And here they come. NIP going to go out into this inner bomb site. But surely this is just going to be a duck shoot for ESC. Bomb actually might get planted here by Get Right. He comes off the plant to deal with Kuban, who will go down. Taz finishes off Forrest. 5-4 ESC take the lead. ESC putting up a good performance here after losing those initial 3 rounds. See, it wasn't 4 in a row, but NIP did claw one back, so they've shown that they can do the business here with guns in hand. But how far can they really go? Here's the first peek out going to come in towards Forrest, who gets himself 1, gets himself 2. Kuban and Lord both going down. And that is a horrible position to be in now for ESC. Losing 2 men whilst not even getting 1 back. Mathematically, of course, doesn't make any kind of sense for them. Pasha massively flashed up there. Taz going to take down Freiburg before he finally drops. And only 2 men left against the 4 of NIP. Looking like we could be seeing a tied game. AWP out from Pasha. Oh, he spotted the AK. And he will pick off Get Right from the backside. Fifthron picks up towards Neo's position. Actually, did just hover his crosshair over him. Well, 3 on 2. They could do with the smoke coming out. And as I say that, the smoke does come out over that Z hallway. Exactly what my point was. Pasha and Neo going to join forces there. It's now down 1 versus 1. Forrest versus Pasha. Pasha's got the bigger muscles of the two. Or has he got the better aim? There's the peek out, and he does have the better aim. Perfect positioning there from Pasha. Will put ESC 6-4 in the lead. With 5 rounds to go in this first half. As we have a pause. It's like, why are you no moving, players? Why are you no moving? Well, that's because we are going to have a bit of a pause coming in. I guess that's in the next round from this one. Time to have a look at chat. What's going on in chat? Not a lot. Not a lot of constructive talk, at least, I think we can say. But don't forget, guys, we shall be here, not just today, and I say we, I actually will be we, tomorrow, hopefully. Still had no word from good old Red Eye as to whether he's survived his trip home at all. Just having a look through Twitter here to see if I can find anything whatsoever from Mr. Challoner. Let's go to his profile. I'm guessing he's not, because, you know, he's such a nice guy. I'm guessing he would have actually, you know, come in. Wow. What was that? As my PC just wanted to shut down. It's a good sign. It's a good sign for the future of this show. There we go. Actually, I think it was my fault. I think my knee might have actually hit the power button there. Good, good. So, have I lost weight? Definitely not. Definitely not. So, still no word from Red Eye to see if he's actually survived the wilderness, the drive back from Spain. I almost said from France. So we have a new pope. Oh, it's football tonight as well. Let's change a bit of topic there because it's Champions League tonight as well. Ooh, and Arsenal are beating Bayern Munich 3 minutes in. Wow. Interesting stuff. I'm not sure that they're going to win, though. I have no clue if they can win that one. I really don't think so. After Schalke bombed out last night. Sucks to be them. Joe's so bored. Well, I'll be honest with you. I've got a can of Red Bull here. It's not quite the can of beer that really makes me happy. But, yeah. I wonder what the problem is. So, what we're going to do then, going to have a bit of a peek over towards the admin chat on Skype. See what's being said, if anything, in that channel. So, let's have a look. Yeah, just a pause. That's what they're saying. We have a pause, which I definitely would never have known at all. Sad times. Let's hope that that one actually gets back underway here in just a few moments. Ah, there we go. As I say it, my wishes all come true. Or not. Or not. Why you do this to me, teams? Casting alone, million pauses. But it's still ticking down. Also lonely. I am scared that Paul is... Yeah. Sad times that Paul couldn't join, especially since it's the final cup here in the RaidCall EMS 1 for CSGO, cup number 4. What is that? What? What was that? That was slightly strange. Where did that sound come from? That really kind of freaks me out. Sounds. All my sounds on Skype are off. I don't know. I don't know what's happening here. I'm hearing phones ringing. And I don't know why. Oh, it's fucking Get Right. Stop calling me Get Right. I'll get it sorted for you. It's Steam. You see how often I use Steam. Get Right needs 3,400. Why am I the go-to guy? Damn it. Should probably turn off that sound here. It's all going so well today. You see how reliant I am upon Paul now. See, it should never do that. Ever. Voice. It should never do that. I've got all those settings turned off. Scumbag Get Right. So, it's gonna get now. Lurpis is asking me what's my Steam. I'm not giving anyone my Steam. You got my Skype if you need me. Damn it! I'm just gonna delete everyone from Steam. Damn you, Steam. So, not sure what we're waiting for right now. Obviously, we're just waiting for the admins to actually sort stuff out. And that would be nice. Just having a look through chat. There's a lot of interesting stuff going on there. Steam chat. Yeah, I know. Getting the Steam calls in there. We are on it. So apparently the admins are on it. Which hopefully means that we'll be starting off here in just a few moments' time. I'm actually just going to crack out the Red Bull now, because otherwise I'm probably going to end up falling asleep with all these pauses going on. If only I had a bottle of vodka to go with it, we could make this show all that much more fun. So, if you're just joining us, let's recap what we've got so far. Let's get a bit of energy back in the show. 6-4 to ESC Icy Box currently. Bam, there you can see it. 6-4. We've got a pause at this stage. We are in round number 2 of the 4th RaidCall CSGO. RaidCall EMS 1 CSGO tournament. But you can tell them it's done. It's done. So, there we go. Is Joe single? That's kind of information that I just can't give out on stream, you see. Maybe yes, maybe no. Who knows? So we should be getting underway here in just a second. The admin's actually saying that it's ready. I just told Get Right, you know, I should probably call him tell him that we're actually ready to go, since he called me in the middle of the show as well. And we will be moving on to a third and final game a little bit later on. Oh my god, I'm hearing rumors. I'm hearing rumors. I'm not gonna say anything yet. I'm gonna wait for a little bit and see if it works. So, come on, get this underway. Why are you causing so many delays today? What's that all about? So, you know what the funniest thing is? In the break, the admin's like, no, Joe, you can't have a break in this one. I'm like, I can have a break. If I want a break, Joe's going to take a break. That's it. Why are you so fat? It's probably a combination of eating the wrong foods and not exercising enough. Calorie intake and all that kind of stuff. What else have we got also? Interesting coming from chat here. Do I know whether Paul's single? Is that information? Well, he's not got a boyfriend, if that's what you mean. At least as far as I know. Ooh, could be. Who knows? So, come on. We need to get things on the move. What time do we have, actually? I don't know why I'm looking over there. I can just look here. 9:11, so we're a little bit... 9:11, good time to have. A little bit of time behind in this one, but, you know, I'm just such a nice guy that I'm going to be hanging around here for a little bit of time till we get everything done. Is D-Man hot? Sure. Sure. Why not? Why not? You see, this brings me back to the old days of casting CS on my own. I used to just love actually just talking random rubbish in the time that we had off, but why are we still not going? See, I can do everything here. Admin's doing me. Admin's doing me. Feels like it sometimes. Game. Hello. Why are your sisters so fat? Actually, my sister's really skinny. Both of them are really skinny. And you're banned now for talking about my sister. Next time it'll be a punch in your face, sunshine. Oh. So, apparently he just reconnected. Do I have a cat? A fat cat? No, no cats. Cats are devils. I hate cats. Oh, here we go. Game's live. Get back in first person. So, what's going on then? We've got a 4-on-2. Looking like another round for the Poles. I had to jump into that one real quickly. It looks like Forrest is going to be all alonesome for this one. Just get right disconnected there at the end of this round. He obviously comes back in for the next one. That's the just a delay on GoTV. Forrest takes down Lord. Nicely done. He's got 50 seconds. Doesn't have the bomb with him, though. Need pause after this round, which we've already had. We've all found out about that already. Forrest now going to work his way in. Needs to get that bomb in hand. Neo actually going to spot him here underneath the train. Forrest taking a good amount of damage. And again, it's Taz that finishes him off by that ladder room. And that will be 7 rounds to 4 for ESC. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? We got another pause. Oh, it's so much fun. So, what's going on, guys? How you doing? How you doing? I just came to say that Joe has really, really changed. he was far from that nice, loving guy. Instead of that, he's arrogant, whining idiot, and working for ESL like that is really questionable. I'm not sure as to when you're actually I can't even say your name. Sorry. I'm not sure when you're actually going to be giving that bit of a comparison too, because if it's any time in the last 5 years, then I was always working for ESL that whole time. So what you gonna do? Making a bad comparison. But I'm quite happy to hear your thoughts on that one, and come back, play some League of Legends while I'm waiting. No, this is a Counter-Strike show. I'd like to play some Counter-Strike if I could actually have the time to do that. I probably could have played about 3 matches in the pause, to be honest. There's a question. What do I think about the growth of esports scene, and how do I think it will continue? Definitely will. Definitely will continue to grow. There's no doubt about that whatsoever. Which games are going to continue to grow? I hope that, really, I honestly hope that Counter-Strike is going to be featured in some bigger tournaments. I mean, obviously the EMS 1 is certainly a great start for it, but definitely need to have a little bit more. That's for sure in all the others. Yeah, but as I said, why am I alone? That's because RaidCall is actually... oh, that's nice, actually. So, RaidCall... that scumbag, so he's drove back from Paris, and he's currently sat in a restaurant here in Cologne, eating Korean food. Rather than coming into the studio to help me out, he's gone to eat Korean food. What a very nice co-worker. Thanks, Paul. Really, really kind of you. I love you too, mate. Scumbag. What a scumbag. Scumbag RaidCall. What else do we have going on in chat? Watch back my own VOD and check out the use of phrases. Which phrases do you mean, actually? I'm quite interested in that one because I don't think I really changed all that much in terms of my style. That's for sure. Certainly not when casting Counter-Strike. I like to actually keep, a bit more of a relaxed style rather than being super serious like I am with League of Legends. And it's nice, actually, to come back to Counter-Strike. And a lot of you guys in the community know me from times before, so whatever. So yeah, we're still waiting for one person, sadly enough, to get things sorted out. Let's have a look here in chat. Apparently, Get Right is having some real problems. So he'll probably call me a minute in Steam. He's probably going to ring me up in Steam for a bit. See what's going on there. Where's the button to give him money so he takes off clothes? Not enough money in the world. My girlfriend left me because I'm watching and playing too much CS. Yeah, you're gonna have to balance that one. It's never a good thing. You should do it secretly when she's asleep. And if she's not asleep, then knock her out. Then she'll be asleep. And you can watch whenever you want. That's all good. Still a pausing game. Gonna come back out with that one. And don't forget, guys, you can join RaidCall, by the way. Channel 1997. The stream is embedded there, and you can chill out and talk a little bit to the people in there that are watching that one as well. Bad advice. Probably is bad advice to say play secretly, and if your girlfriend's not asleep, then knock her out before you do it, and then she's never going to realize. Kill you. I never said kill her. I don't condone violence. When I say knock her out, I mean slightly put her to sleep in the best way that you could. See? Who was that one? Instant says, my girlfriend is sleeping at the moment. He knows how to do it. She's not sleeping on her own accord. He has knocked her out. Counter-Strike time, get to bed, son. That's what's gone on there. I've got too many buttons available on my screen. We're still paused, by the way. Is this your full-time job, Joe? Yes, this is my full-time job. I've been at ESL now for almost 5 years. In October, I've actually been here in 5 years. Can't mention vodka on stream or threaten to punch someone for talking about my sister. Yeah, I guess that's just a difference in humor levels. I guess British sarcasm, as actually I found out here in Germany, not a lot of people tend to get British sarcasm. I found myself in a few sticky situations because of my sarcastic what should I say? My sarcastic ways. Actually, I went to a football game here in Germany, and you know they got all this problem right now with pyrotechnics, like the whole flare situation. And I had a beanie hat on, and this guy searched me as I came into the stadium, and he said, "Can you take your hat off, please?" And I said, "No, because then you'll find my flares." And he looked at me, and he grabbed me and pushed me to the side and ripped my hat off. And then he just looked at me really scarily and let me go through. Didn't get the sarcasm whatsoever. Thought he was going to beat me up, actually. Football equals soccer. No, football equals football. Obvious American is obvious. I've casted sporting events and have a bachelor's degree. Would I be able to get into a career in esports? I'll tell you what, mate, you can get into esports without your bachelor degree and without casting anything else. But either way, we're back into the game. Yay, pause is off. 7 rounds to 4 is the scoreline here for ESC. Hopefully, Get Right's internet connection is going to hold up for this one. I've always heard that they've got brilliant internet in Sweden. Apparently, that's not seeming to be much of the case at this point in time. The smoke's going to go out. HE nays down. This is a slow round coming out of NIP. Obviously, they've hit quite a few brick walls, I think is a bit of an understatement coming in. There is Freiburg kind of just floating through into this outer bomb site. That is going to be the first kill. The rest of the push actually coming in towards inner here. Let's watch Neo as he gets himself 1. Can he get 2? No, Forest will pick him off. Get Right on top of the train. He's going to have to come up massive for this. Forest, last man left alive. He got 1, but just too many men aiming in on him. And that will be 8-4 ESC, stretching their lead out for this one. So that was the problem there with Get Right. Forest saying soz. But it all seems to be fixed now. And we're back with a 5-on-5. Like I said, hope that Get Right actually manages to keep things stable as Pasha going to open up with the kills here. A bit of damage coming onto Pasha, but he's taking out Exist, an important member, obviously, strat caller in this NIP team. Freiburg going to come through. He gets sniped off by Pasha from the back of the 6 train. Fifth still stuck in T middle here, so having some real problems in getting into this outer bomb site. And I'll tell you what, ESC were always a phenomenal team here on train in the 1.6 days, and it doesn't look like they're any different here in CSGO either. There is Forest getting one back, but I fear that it might be the only one. It will be the only one. Neo, Lord, and Kuban all chiming in there at the end to bring us to a 9-4 scoreline. 2 rounds to go in this first half. Let's have a look down the scoreboard for you. Something I still continue to neglect. 20 for 6 is the top scorer. That's Taz. Certainly had a great game. We've seen some good performances from him in that ladder room. Actually picked up 6 of the 13 MVP votes in the game up until now. And this round again, not good for money for NIP. This grenade actually it was a flash up there, luckily for them. Well, that could have been very dangerous. That one was a grenade though. Taz threw that one in. Neo going to pick off another one. Where's the push back here? Get Right and Forest, last 2 men alive, but that won't last very long. ESC come thundering in, rolling like a train. Neo down to 4 HP. Diffuse going to come out by ESC, and only 1 round to go. And I tell you what, NIP picked up pistol. They went 3-0. They lost the first gun round, but they won the second gun round. So they were 4-1 up in this game. And it's now 9... What? 9? Where did I read that? 10-4, which obviously what I meant to say was 9 rounds in a row for ESC Icy Box here. Golden 5, as they've been called many times before. Coming up big. Here's Forest with an AWP. expensive weapon, but it's the last round of the first half, so why not try something out? See if you can get a foothold in the game. Flashes and smoke's going to be put over here by Freiburg. Actually, it was just a smoke, or not. Flash going to go as well. And this is going to be a big hit on the outer side from NIP. Counter flashes come in. Lord going to get taken down there by Get Right. Here is Pasha. Lines himself up. Took a long time about it, but he got the shot, and that's what really counts there in the end. 2 kills coming back. Pasha missing that one. Gets his second one onto Forest. Can they get any more? It's 2 versus 2 here. Neo got to be a big man in this team. As the Molotov, I think it was actually in the end. Didn't quite catch the kill notification there. But NIP have 2 full HP men. And that's what makes it really dangerous. Pasha going to come around, close range, going to pick off Fifthlerin. They're going to get on towards this bomb itself. Here is Pasha once again, goes for the feet, actually flips out there to the pistol. Can they get in for the defuse? This is going to be real close. I don't think they've got enough time for this one. This is going to be an NIP round. Super close in the end, but 10-5 it ends. And there we go. There's the scoreboard for you. Still a game which NIP could certainly win. I mean, 10 rounds is not a massive deal on the CT side, but a lot is going to hang on to this pistol round and to whether ESC ICY can go out there. Obviously, the last pistol round was won by NIP, also on the terrorist side. Let's see how the setups are going to be. We'll have a look at the overview for this one. Not really a lot to write home about just yet, but from the way that the positioning is, you'd say it's going to be a big push on the outer side. There's Forrest going to be picking off the head of Neo. Dream start for the Swedes. Still 4 men left to find. Bomb actually is going to get planted here as Forrest goes down to Lord. Not really lost much health to that one, so that's a vital pickup. The total health around the map. Get Right going to pick off Kuban though. Here is Lord taking a lot of damage up high. Freiburg going to fall. Get Right taking a lot of damage, but Fifthlerin comes in. It's now all Lord up on the top here off that balcony. He needs to stay hidden, to be honest. He's not going to be able to get the kill. And here comes Exist. He doesn't have a kit. Fifthlerin does have a kit though, but he is early enough onto this one. Exist going to pick up the defuse. NIP take the pistol round here in our second half of the game. And that leaves us at 10-6. Anyone's game now. Should be 2 in a row more for NIP, but that gives them that momentum going forward. You know, we talk about terrorists. If you win 3 rounds, chances are after that, you're going to start to lose some, so you can't string a lot of rounds together. CT side, though, if you pick up those first 3, there's definitely a bigger chance for you to roll that 3 into a 6 or 9 rounds even that they are going to be needed here for game point from this point. And the bomb did get planted early on in the round, but you fear that might be all that's going to happen for ESC this time around. Neo going to go down. He was the last man left alive. Defuse will be done by Freiburg. That will bring us back to 10-7. Let's have a look at the scores again. Get Right still at the bottom of the table. Actually, he's disconnected twice, but still has as many kills as Fifthlerin up until now. It's an interesting fact to note. On the other side, Taz still leading the way by quite a margin. 21 kills, 9 deaths. He's leading the game in terms of kills right now as well, I should probably note. Oh, we've got Pasha here with the AWP. Kuban going to be going for that smoke again over the top. Pixel perfect. Definitely a practice smoke, that one. As Forrest will take down Lord. Taz going to come straight back in there. That aggressive play by Forrest. Going to get in the opening kill, but nothing after that one. Here is Freiburg under pressure. He will actually get the better of Taz. As Exist going to come around and try and cover that position. Pasha picked off by Exist. Fifthlerin going to come around with that AWP as well. Doesn't find his man, and as Auto Director switches away, he does get Kuban, and there is Exist finding Neo. Looked almost too easy for NIP that round. Obviously, that was a 3rd round buy-up for ESC ICY, so This round, not going to have the cash to do the same. What are they going to do here on the eco? They pretty much run to that outside, try and get a bomb down as quick as they can, and they've managed to get the bomb down, so no, as far as eco rounds go, can't take anything away from them on that front. Obviously, after the bomb goes down, is when it really becomes hard to hold, when you've only got pistols. They get wiped out, not a man lost. In fact, only 2 of them even losing health there, NIP, and they bring us back to just a 1-round difference, 10 rounds to 9. And I fear a little bit for ESC. If they'd have won that pistol, I'd probably be thinking, okay, an ESC win is on the cards. But NIP, they're such a good team. Teamwork is probably outside of ESC and Navi. I mean, that's probably harsh on some other teams, but in terms of time being together and what they've accomplished as a team, these are 2 of the most highly rated teams when it comes to the teamwork side of things. But either way, let's see. Very slow start to this one. ESC obviously have weapons in hand again after that last eco, and are taking this one very, very slowly. So far, no kills coming in. Flashes on the outside. Here comes Lord with a kill and exits. Freiburg goes down again. And this is looking good for ESC. Now, Fifth Run going to have to rotate around. Taz and Forrest get a kill apiece. Forrest will get nailed there, and it leaves just Fifth Run all on his lonesome with that big green. Misses the shot onto Neo. You just don't get gifted those shots very often. And when you do, my God, you have to hit him. And there is Pasha, ready and waiting. Had his sights trained into the end of that 5-6 train. And that will be 11-9. So ESC showing, with weapons on the board, they can still pick up those kills. Well, how many? I say pick up the kills, and meant the rounds. But the kill's important as well, no doubt about that one. There's Fifth missing again, and it's hard to bash on these guys because obviously they're a million times better than I could ever dream to be. But you'd expect them a full body shot there for Fifth Run. You'd expect them to have the reactions to hit that kind of shot. And they can be the difference between winning and losing rounds. Looks like ESC may go for an inner push this time around. Taking a good chunk of damage there from Get Right. Smoke's actually going to go in to that lower side. So it looks like that will be the target for the Poles this time around. They're going to turn backwards, get through the flashes. Forrest going to go down. Here is Get Right. He's going to get himself 2 kills, surely. Yes, he is. Kuban and Lord both go down, but a grenade is heading right onto him, and that grenade will kill him. They were down to it. Wow, 2 on 2. Now, as Pasha will pick off Freiburg. Bomb planted by Taz. Here is Exist up close and personal. Gets Taz. Can Pasha hold this one off? We're going to watch him here, as he's the clutch player against Fifthler and Exist. Flash comes over. Exist nails in. Pasha not making the most out of a nice opportunity, to be honest. After that brilliant smoke shot earlier.
Bomb has been defused. Counter-terrorists win.
And that will leave us at 11-10. Still close stuff here. Which way it's going to go, I definitely wouldn't be betting my house on it. Really need to come out. Exist, as per usual, defending this outer area. Looks like the Pole's going to be making a fairly quick push towards it. Neo get clipped there by Exist. takes the halfway of the ladder, and that bomb will be planted. So a full HP NIP team now. Gonna look for the retake, but they've given ESC that time to sit back and get their positions worked out for this one. Fifthler's grenade gonna take out Pasha. Taz gonna drop exist there. And now Freiburg on the bomb itself. Lord goes down. Here is Freiburg, such a dangerous position. He's going to get in there. Manages to spray down two of them. Kuban is now last man. Close range. Can he pick off Freiburg as well? He's missed his shot, but he hits the second one. Brilliant play from Kuban there right at the end. ESC go 12-10 in the lead. Didn't think he could pull it off, especially after he misses that first one. Fires off to the side. Manages to get it. And that is 12-10. ESC 4 rounds away from moving into round 3, the quarter-finals of the EMS 1 CSGO Cup number 4, sponsored by RaidCall. Forrest going to go aggressive here, looking to hunt down Pasha and get that AWP away. Actually, he's done a bloody lot of damage there. Down to just 7 health. Things after that slow down. Pasha a little bit scared now to go any further than just watching over that T middle area. We've got at least 3 men towards the end here of that inner bomb site. Fifthler with the M4 just taking a couple of pot shots over. Seeing what he could land in the end. A whole lot of nothing is what he landed. Off again. No shot's gonna land. Smoke, flash actually gonna come out. Smoke's coming in. Get right is up on top of the 3 train. He's gonna get his first opportunity on towards Neo. Is gonna go down though to Lord in the end. Neo does get picked off by Exist, and look at this NIP doing a great job of holding this push. Everyone from ESC is gonna be low. You can see the glowing reds of Kuban and Lord and Pasha. They both go down. Taz up in the top will be picked off by Fifthler as well. And that is 12 rounds to 11.
Bomb has been defused. Counter-terrorists win.
Crazy, crazy stuff. And really so wide open here. We can see that really struggling for money at this point, ESC, with these back and forth rounds. What are they going to do with this eco? Every single time we've seen them on the eco so far, ooh, Exist shooting his teammate there, but he's put a lot of damage down onto his opponents as well. Going to switch around with the pistol, takes out Neo. Going to get Pasha here as well. Is he? Pretty surely someone will. In the end, it's Forrest that secures that one. And we're tied up at 12 rounds to 12. And, you know, those eco rounds, we've been seeing fast bomb plants from ESC. That's what they've gone for. They went through Ivy this way, this time around, which, you know, safer, less safe. I'm not really sure. It depends. Wonga grenade towards the Z always when you're rushing without armor. It's going to do a ton of damage to you in the end. Then again, you can get pinned in by a single M4 if you end up going down Ivy. So 6 one half and a dozen of the other. Just a case of catching your opponent off guard, I'm sure. Really, round says slow push from ESC this time around. Damn. So we've got a pause. Stop saying the damn score. Guys, I'll give you a tip. Stick your stream in full screen. Or just get rid of the chat completely. So we've got another pause. Don't Another pause coming in. Hopefully that won't take too long. I'm sure I've said that about 10 times by now, something like that. Okay, so if ESC take down NIP, they should be through to the group stage, through to the next round of the RaidCall EMS 1. That's coming from the admin, so that's it. Should actually get some mods in, to be honest, right? Because there is a lot of spam in this channel. First of all, I'm going to ban those guys who are spoiling the score. There we go. So don't do that, because if I see it, I'm going to ban you. That's how it's going to go down. So, Red Eye is still eating Korean food, by the way. You should definitely get on Twitter. Make him feel bad about that one. You know, I prepare the show on my own, do all the graphics on my own. And, yeah. And then he gets back, could have joined me for the last 2 games, goes to eat Korean barbecue. Scumbag Red Eye. Being a scumbag. So let me get back in the game, see if they've actually restarted. No, they haven't. That's a massive surprise at this point. So apparently I'm going to cast LDLC versus Navi next. That's what I'm being told. Nice that I have a say in that one. Not Fnatic versus Absolute Legends. So, that's cool. And apologies to Larry, he's not an admin. He's the grand dictator of RaidCall EMS 1. I think that's his official title. Something like that, at least. So, what's going on then in the chat? Let's have a look. Take some questions from the chat. After he's finished with his Korean food, will he be back on stream? No. Paul's in a restaurant in Cologne. Good guy, Paul. So tomorrow, guys, I'm going to turn up a couple of hours late and just be like, oh, sorry, I was just eating Korean food. I don't know what the problem is. Sure he'll be happy about that one. Scumbag. So, scoreline is 12-12, if you didn't already realise. And we are back into this one. Don't want to miss any of the action. Pause, of course, is off. And we'll see who's dropped again after this round. I think it might have been Get Right, to be honest with you. You've got to be kidding me. So, we've got another pause. Why? Why? Why do we have to pause now again? Why? Could be eating Korean barbecue with Paul Red Eye Challenger at this rate. But no. We're going to pause. Let's have a look at the football scores, see what's going on there. Still 1-0 to Arsenal. Half time. That's good. So we shall be coming back into this one in just a few moments, guys. Just a normal day in the CS world, indeed. Good old pauses. Well, we have plenty of pauses in other games as well, so just Counter-Strike's just a lot more. So the scoreline 12-12, guys. If you're just joining us, it's all tied up between ESC, ICY, and Ninjas in Pyjamas. And, oh, that's nice. Apparently ESC had a sound problem. So Pasha disconnected to fix his sound problem. Whew. Joe, my friend, can you please say hello to my brother Grati from Serbia? Yes, just did. That's that one. That's that one out the way. He doesn't care he's getting paid by the hour. If only I got paid by the hour, I could tell you I would be a lot richer than I am now, which is not very rich at all, I'd say that. Have I missed CS and all the pauses? No. What do I do for ESL besides commentating since it's a full-time job? Nothing. I just commentate. Since I commentate like 5 days, well, not 5 days a week, it's technically 4 days out of my 5-day week I'm on air. So that's why it's a full-time job. So, if you're wondering what's going on, we're still waiting. They say that if you want to be a good commentator, you have to learn how to fill time. I say I'm over that, and we just talk rubbish. It's technically filling the time, right? Probably gonna need it if it goes on this way. Time to start showing some skin. I don't think so. Where's this guy spamming? Did anyone else notice? And Twitch chat can be really annoying sometimes. There you go. Got him. When's the pizza coming? Not at all. Not at all. Never. Apparently Pasha's coming back now. Oh, there we go. Woohoo! So it's still 12-12. Would you believe it? 15 minutes later, after we started the 25th round, it is still 12-12. This is one of the longest rounds in Counter-Strike history, and it's lagging like an absolute mofo right now. Bomb's going to get planted here by ESC. 3-on-2. Fifthler and Get Right both. One of them has full HP. Get Right going down. Let's have a switch over to Fifthler and see what he can do. He's going to nade in towards Taz's position. That's going to do all 15 HP damage. As the smokes come in, Fifthler will pick off Kuban. But he's got a lot more work to do than that one. He comes out. Neo is just camping up on top of the train. And that will be 13-12. ESC 3 rounds away from the victory. Okay, so they had sound problems. So that's why they had the pause. And they said, we're going to start again. If you still got it, then we have a second pause. So that's what happened earlier on. That's why we had the 2 pauses right after each other. So there was all the chat, just catching up. Pasha is joining the terrorist force. Let's see what he can do this time around. Let's get auto director back on. And it switches straight over to Fifthler, who, by the way, is now up to 11 kills for his 15 deaths. Oh, there's a foot, there's a leg. Oh, down to 17 HP. Nicely taken by Pasha. Probably hoping for a little bit more. I mean, in all fairness, Forrest shouldn't have a leg left to run around with, so I'm guessing he'll be happy with having 17 health. Pasha has another peek out. Don't think Forrest is going to be that stupid, do you? Although they say lightning never strikes in the same place twice. Flashes come around. Here is Get Right. His scope is so tastily aimed at like every single player here. Well, look at this. Get Right Exist comes around the side. It was the auto sniper from Get Right. He's just plonking the shot straight through the smoke. There is Exist going to go down to Taz. So we're in a 2 versus 2. Neo going to take aim over towards Freiburg. Get Right goes down to Neo. It's a 1 versus 1. There's a grenade. It's too far though. It's going to go past Freiburg, who's going to peek out here, but Neo gets the kill. Nicely clutched there in the end by Neo. And that will be 14-12. ESC 2 rounds away from the next round. As we said, if they win this one, if they win this game against Ninjas in Pyjamas, they will be safe for the group stage of the RaidCall EMS 1. And to be honest, you need teams like ESC to be up there as well, don't you? Be kind of sad if they weren't involved with that one. This is going to be an eco round for NIP. Pasha going to get the better of Exist there. Smoke's going to be coming down through Ivy. Looks like the Poles got a bit of a spring in their step for this one. Well, they're just avoiding each other at this point, going through. Neo spots one over by a ladder. Freiburg did take down Lord over the other side, but Neo smashing the Sculler, get right into the wall. Oh, thought that was another pause there for a second. 3 versus 3. Forrest with the pistol takes out Pasha. And all of a sudden, ESC on what wasn't round against a full ecoed Ninjas in Pyjamas is going pear-shaped. Flashes coming out, but still 3 on 2. What weapons have we got? Freiburg got an AK. Fifleren got an AK. They both die. And now it's all on Forrest. Let's watch him in this one. See what he can do with the AWP. He's got a man on the train above him. He's not spotted Neo, because then he'd be able to see through walls. And that's not allowed. 15-12. Match point for ESC Icy Box. And it's looking like this could be GG's right here. But Nip not out of it just yet. Let's not count them out because, well, we've already seen one overtime today. And I wouldn't be too opposed to seeing a second one. As long as it's a good game. Without pauses. So here we go then. Are you kidding me? Are you actually serious right now? Are you effing kidding me? So I guess ESC won the game then. I cannot believe it. That's my desktop. So the admins changed the map, did they? That's nice of them. If you can guess what I just wrote, you win yourself 10 internet points. Ah, they know that they have to wait for 90 seconds, otherwise we've missed the end of the fucking map. So guys, we're going to be taking a quick commercial break here while Joe breaks some faces over in the admin chat. We shall be back here in just a few moments with our next game. I'm not sure which one it's going to be right now, but enjoy the break, won't you? We'll be back in just a while.